So these habits, if you see, they enter like a needle. Like in a banana, you pierce the needle and it is supposed to come through the banana. But inside it is transformed itself into a plow. When it comes out, what damage will it create? Habits are exactly like this. It'll enter like a needle. It'll enter you. It'll say, hey, it's okay, try me, I'm fun. Inside, it'll transform into a plow. So when you try to bring it out at that point in time, it will hurt and pain like anything. It will be very difficult. So you'll have to maintain the plow inside and allow the damage to keep festering. That is what will happen. You see, even in Bangalore, Nimans is a mental health institution, very famous in Bangalore. 2 years back, they started a de-addiction center for internet addiction, cyber addictions. They were contemplating on starting internet de-addiction centers in the respective schools.
Over just 20 years, we've seen how the web is transforming almost every aspect of our outward lives. Its huge impact on culture, politics, and business. But we've yet to understand its deeper impact on our psychology. The first place to look for answers is the place where people use the web more than anywhere else. If we are to see the web's revolutionary effects on human beings, then we should find them here. This is the most wired nation on Earth, South Korea. In this digitally enhanced country, the web can be accessed virtually anywhere. South Korea's fiber optic cabling has 10 times quicker download speeds than the broadband that we have in Britain. 62% of Korean 3 to 5-year-olds regularly use the internet, spending over 8 hours every week online. Surveys suggest this is approximately twice the exposure of British 5-year-olds.
It's the young people that the South Koreans are most concerned about. Sped into the digital age and surrounded by high tech since they've been in nappies, they command the headlines for all the wrong reasons.
Koreans are increasingly worried about internet addiction. Their government's own figure affects up to 210,000 children, many spending up to 18 hours every day online. 80% of those afflicted need medication. 20% have to be admitted to hospital. I'm going to meet Mr. Ko, the government's key advisor on what's become a growing problem. What are the symptoms of internet addiction?
If they don't use the internet, they feel anxious and unstable. They don't feel satisfied. Their friends don't talk to them anymore. And a lot of friction builds up with the relationship with their parents. And those are the consequences of too much internet use. In Korea, there were cases of people using the internet for 18 hours a day.
Korea is an extreme case, but it does show that the web's effect on our psychology can't be dismissed. And it offers us a glimpse of what might be our future.
The experiences that Korea is facing as a country with internet addiction are experiences that countries like the US will face in 3 to 5 years.
The ultimate skeptic is the neuroscientist Susan Greenfield. She tirelessly voices her concern about how the web may be distorting children's sense of reality.
Why not
child is in the real world, even if it's a real world of a doll's house, this is a world where your doll might break, someone might stamp on your toy soldier. So you're learning that actions have consequences. So imagine you're a young person on a computer. It is a world where there's a strong premium on hearing and vision, on strong sensation. There is a triumph of the senses over the meaning. If you give a human brain an environment where actions don't have consequences, if you give that brain an environment that is just literal, where there is no significance, might it not be the case that that brain stays in a infantilized state?
Susan Greenfield represents the most extreme view. But across Britain, there's unease that children are growing up only knowing life online. That this is a generation consumed by the web.